Hello everyone, you guys are watching Edwards Fitness, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to learn the elements called Nivelada. So this element is part of the Colombian sports called gym bar, and the Nivelada is one of the more basic elements that you need to know to start learning the harder elements in gym bar. So if you guys are interested in learning gym bar elements, then I would highly recommend for you guys to learn this element. So the only requirement that you need to learn this element is going to be knowing how to do the officer's muscle up pure strength elements. If you guys don't know how to do it yet, then you guys can click the link over here in the corner. You guys can watch the tutorial over there on how to learn it. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to learn the regular Nivelada element, and there's also a harder version of it, and there's also a lot of different kind of varieties of this element as well. But that's going to be in other videos. But for now, this is how this element is going to look like. So we're going to start off with learning the easier version of this element, and we're going to have two different kind of grips. So for the right arm, we're going to have a chin-up grip like this, and for the left arm, we're going to have a pull-up grip like that. And make sure that your grips are not too wide or not too close, because you won't be able to do this element at all like that. Make sure that it's in about a shoulder width, even a little bit closer than that, just enough for your body to go through. So this is going to be exercise number one. We're going to go up, and we're going to straighten out our body like this. And that's what we're going to work on for the first exercise. Learn how to hang straight like that with the body. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight as long as it's straight enough. And keep practicing it till a point that you'll have good balance and you can hang on straight like that for a good amount of time without losing any balance. As soon as you learn that, then you can move on to exercise number two. If you're having trouble with this first exercise, then what you can do is, when you're going to keep your body straight, you can just bend your legs on this side, over here, like this. So just bend your legs like that, and keep practicing till the point that you get better, and slowly lock them out. And that's how you learned exercise number one. So now that we got part one down, the next thing that we're going to start learning on is part two. So for part two, we're going to focus on this next movement. So we're going to start lowering our body slowly over the left hand. And we're going to come to a point that we're going to hang on like this. So make sure when you're lowering your body, lower it really slowly. And like I mentioned, we're going to come to the parts that our back is going to be leaning against the left hand. So the difference between having grips over here is, if we're going to keep it in a chin-up grip like this, what's going to happen is your arm starts bending, but it doesn't bend enough in the air for your back to lean it against it. And so if we're having it in a pull-up grip like this, what happens is, while our body's going down, our hand should automatically start bending till a point that it's leaned against the back, like that. So this is the first thing that we're going to start working on. Keep trying this till a point that you get this part down. Slowly lower it. And like this. Once you get this part down, the next thing that we're going to start doing is, we're going to start to try to push ourselves up into there. So this is why we needed to know the officer's muscle up, to be able to have enough strength to keep it on one arm like this and to push up like that. So this hand is supporting us, but it's not really being used at all. It's all it's doing is just supporting our body like this. It's still going to be really hard to push up over here. So this is how we're going to do it. So when we're in this position over here, for exercise number three, we're going to start throwing ourselves like this with a little kip. So while we're here, just kip yourself into here like that. And once you're in this part over here, keep practicing it till a point that you'll be able to do it with strength. So reduce the kips and slowly get used to doing it with strength like this. And the next thing that we're going to do is, we're going to turn around and go up. And there we go, we got the element down.
Now the hardest parts about this elements is pushing up over here, but like I mentioned, try kipping. If you can't kip, then just slowly try to push yourself up with strength. It's going to be hard, but eventually you'll get it down. Once you get it down, slowly turn around and push out.